Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty and administration of the School of Medicine, I'm pleased to welcome all of you to the white coat ceremony of the class entering 2017. I'm Selwyn Vickers, the Senior Vice President and Dean of the School of Medicine. And this is really one of two fundamental occasions where we gather all the students and, for the most part, their parents together. One where we launch your careers in med school, and the other is when you graduate to some completion of your careers in med school, but beginning a journey in medicine. So today marks a significant milestone in this journey toward becoming a physician. It's the day when you receive your first white coat, which symbolizes your entrance into the medical profession. The white coat ceremony was created in 1993 by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation to emphasize the importance of compassionate care for patients as well as scientific proficiency. Like me, many of the people on this stage didn't have a white coat ceremony. That just speaks to our age. But we do remember when we donned our first white coat and how proud it was. And I remember calling my parents to let them know that I'd received my white coat, and they understood that that was something special. To that end, more than 90% of the American medical schools have this ceremony and honor this event in a timely fashion. So it's fitting that you receive your white coat in the presence of family, friends, faculty, and alumni, the people who are most invested in seeing you succeed. They've done that for the last several years, particularly the last 4 years, and now you will need them even more in this next step. I ask our new students to stand. Turn around, look at the friends and family and loved ones in the room. Without their support and their encouragement of many others along the way, you simply would not be here today. So please join me in giving them a hand of applause. You guys can have a seat. Thank you. So in the early days of bacteriology, physicians began wearing white coats to emphasize the importance of cleanliness to good patient care. By the middle of the 20th century, white coats were the norm on hospital rounds, serving as a visible and distinct identifier of doctors and medical students. The white coat is the mantle of our profession. In the years to come, you will wear your white coat during all patient encounters, identifying yourself as a medical student at UAB, a member of the noble tradition of medicine. At today's ceremony, distinguished members of the School of Medicine faculty will cloak our entering medical students with this mantle. It is now my pleasure then to introduce an individual who you might call, beginning with you, but also going forward, the architect of these classes. That is our Associate Dean for Admissions and Enrollment for Management. Dr. Christina Grabowski has joined us over the last 3 months, maybe 4 months, but has been a critical part of forming this class and will be a critical part of forming the classes in the future. Christina?
Thank you, Dr. Vickers. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Admissions Committee, it's my honor and privilege to welcome the class of 2021 to the School of Medicine. Welcome. You are chosen from an application pool of 3,988 applicants. And you were chosen for good reasons. You are an intelligent, diverse, and talented, and dedicated group. You've been involved in research and innovation. 49 of you have participated in research posters and presentations. 32 of you have publications. You studied 59 different areas and majors and studies at your 52 undergraduate institutions. Very diverse group here. In fact, this class represents Bulldogs and Panthers and Bruins, Demon Deacons, Eagles, Gamecocks, Hornets, Bison, Tar Heels, Commodores, Lions, Bears, Rebels, Fighting Illini, Longhorns, Falcons, Trojans, Cavaliers, Cougars, a wolf pack. You've cheered along with Southpaw, Oski the bear, Touchdown the bear, Bruno the bear, Willie the wildcat, Wilbur and Wilma wildcat, Sparky, Charger Blue, Lynx, Rooney, a maroon-tailed hawk, Gladys the squirrel, Harry the husky, Rory the panther, True Grit the retriever, Casey the kangaroo, Sycamore Sam, Gunston the patriot, Oswald the tiger, and Scorch. And of course, a few of you, and others in the audience, may also have been cheering along with a costume elephant named Big Al. Some of you with a tiger named Aubie, and most of you, a fire-breathing dragon named Blaze. I'll let you know we even have the talent behind Blaze in the room. I'll let you figure out who that is later. You're a talented group. You've shown hard work, creativity, commitment through a lot of different artistic endeavors. In fact, you play the flute, violin, drums, guitar, saxophone, trombone, banjo, piano, clarinet, just to name a few. You sing in choirs. You perform a cappella. And among you are artists, graphic designers, a henna artist, documentary filmmakers, wildlife photographer, a playwright, and even a trapeze artist. And at least one of you's given a TED Talk. You like to dance, Bollywood fusion, hip hop, Indian classical dance. You've even competed on your dance team at your school. You've shown discipline, time management, perseverance, and teamwork in athletic programs. Football players and soccer, fencing, basketball, cheerleading, volleyball, ultimate frisbee, baseball, lacrosse, tennis, table tennis, rugby, cross country, and many more. You've traveled widely through service and study, immersing yourselves in different environments and cultures. You bring those valuable perspectives and cultural competencies here to our School of Medicine, to our learning environment, and to the practice of medicine. You've been to Spain, Malaysia, the Philippines, Ghana, Guatemala, Bolivia, India, Haiti, Peru, France, Australia, Swaziland, Tanzania, Zambia, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Canada, Rwanda, Denmark, Belize, China, Kenya, Nicaragua, Scotland, Honduras, Costa Rica, Thailand, Israel, the Bahamas, Panama, Jordan, Ecuador, and Taiwan. Perhaps more important, more impressive, is your commitment to serving others. You've demonstrated a giving heart in so many ways. You've built homes for those in need through Habitat for Humanity. You've served meals at soup kitchens and homeless shelters. You've taught Alabama residents how to get insurance coverage. You've worked in a crisis center supporting people with personal, mental, and physical challenges. You've learned through hospice how to become a better listener, communicator, and comforter. You've taught English to orphans in India. You've volunteered at a mobile clinic to help deliver care to Alabama's underserved rural communities. You've mentored high school students about going to college. You've made wishes come true. You've taught HIV/AIDS prevention to citizens of Tanzania. You've started an organization to provide back-to-school clothes to children without them. You've founded a special needs swim team. You've been a safe zone peer educator. You've spent countless summers providing camp experiences for children with severe burns, cancer, disabilities. You've taught children in impoverished communities through Teach for America. You've done one-on-one literacy and math tutoring. And you've staffed countless free clinics to provide health care to uninsured and underserved members of our community. You've made a difference in the lives of others, and they've made a difference in yours. And now, here today, you pledge yourself to a career taking care of others. As I said before, you're a diverse, talented, and impressive group. I'm so pleased to welcome you to the UAB and to the School of Medicine. Congratulations.
So after that summary, and you're wondering how you got in, Don't wonder, you all deserve to be here. We anticipate the experiences and backgrounds that you all bring will make all of us better people and make UAB a better place. Eventually, we expect that to impact our state, the nation, and the world. So now it's my pleasure to introduce the president of our Medical Alumni Association, Dr. Tim Hecker.
On behalf of the Medical Alumni Association, congratulations on reaching this important first milestone in your medical career. Your white coat is a gift from our organization, and each coat comes with our best wishes. The Medical Alumni Association supports students in many ways. We provide medical student scholarships totaling nearly $70,000 this past year. We offer emergency support through our Medical Student Assistance Fund. We sponsor several breakfasts and lunches and learns throughout the year. We also sponsored last night's welcome event at Regions Field, which I hope you all enjoyed. The Medical Alumni Association is eager to support you in your growth and development towards your career in medicine. We wish you the best of luck. I am also here today to recognize the recipients of this year's Martha Myers Role Model Award, which recognizes humanism in medicine. You'll find a full biography of each of this year's winners in the program. The framed bios we present to them today will hang in the Martha Myers Role Model Lounge on the 4th floor of Vocal Hall Tower this year. Our first recipient is Dr. Amy McLean. Dr. McLean graduated from the School of Medicine in 1984. She stayed at UAB to complete her residency in physical medicine and rehabilitation. She discovered this field during the last year of medical school due to her father's spinal collapse and paralysis caused by cancer. She became the chair of the PMR department in 1997. This secured her place as only the second female and the youngest person to ever hold a chair position in a clinical department. Dr. McLean believes it's an honor to be a physician and that it is important to listen to her patients and to make their care a priority. Dr. McLean. Our next recipient is Dr. Sandra Parker. Dr. Parker graduated from the School of Medicine in 1986 and completed her residency training in psychiatry at UAB in 1989. Dr. Parker was named the Chief Medical Officer of Alta Point Health System in 2000. Under her leadership, Alta Point, Alabama's largest behavioral health care and psychiatric hospital system, grew from 300 employees to more than 1,400. Over the course of her career, Dr. Parker has received numerous honors and awards and has spent tireless amounts of time and energy towards endeavors benefiting her community, her chosen field of psychiatry, and society at large. Due to a previous family commitment, Dr. Parker was unable to join us for this afternoon's ceremony and sends her best wishes to this incoming class of medical students. Our final recipient this year is Dr. Wick Manny. Dr. Manny graduated from the School of Medicine in 1973. He too stayed at UAB to complete his medical internship and residencies in diagnostic radiology and internal medicine. In 1985, he was appointed the Assistant Program Director of the UAB Montgomery Internal Medicine Residency Program. For over 30 years, he has focused on training students and residents to be compassionate physicians. In 2012, he took the position of Regional Dean of the Montgomery campus, and we are so thankful for the time he has devoted to this campus. Dr. Manny has unselfishly given his time and energy to teach not only of science, but also the compassion and ethics of medicine. Dr. Manny.
Thank you, Dr. Hecker. My name is Craig Hosley. I'm the Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education. It's my honor to introduce today's keynote speaker, colleague, and friend, Dr. Lisa Willett. Dr. Willett serves as professor in the Department of Medicine and program director for the Tinsley Harrison Internal Medicine Residency Program. She's an AOA graduate of UAB School of Medicine. She completed her internship, residency, and was a chief medical resident at UAB. Her research interests are in medical education, curriculum development, and evaluation. Her clinical interests are in general internal medicine, primary care, and prevention. She's truly a doctor's doctor. As a medical educator, Dr. Willett has been consistently recognized by both medical students as an Argus Award winner and her colleagues as a recipient of top teaching and clinical excellence awards in the Department of Medicine. She received the UAB President's Award for Excellence in Teaching in 2012, our highest award. Perhaps most relevant for today, our gathering here today, she was selected by the student body as the 2016 recipient of the Leonard Toe Humanism in Medicine Award, which recognizes a family member and student each year, faculty member and student each year for the value they place on humanism in the delivery of care to patients and their families. Dr. Willett, we're honored to have you with us today.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the honor of being part of your very special day. As Dr. Hosley said, I began my medical career just like you, here walking through the doors of Volker Hall, but that was 25 years ago. And we did not have a white coat ceremony then. So I'm so pleased that today medical schools do honor the very special and important values of our profession with today's ceremony, and more importantly, include it from the very beginning of your journey into medicine. It's important that professionalism is not part of our hidden curriculum, but one that we highlight and one that we honor in such a very public way. Because although this ceremony is relatively new in medical schools, the values of the white coat are not. A famous quote by Dr. Tinsley Harrison, the first chair of medicine at UAB, beautifully captures why we're here today. He said, "No greater opportunity, responsibility, or obligation can fall to the lot of a human being than to become a physician." So what exactly are we celebrating today? Today is not a ceremony to celebrate you beginning medical school and surviving the first few weeks, although that's certainly an achievement and worth celebrating. So congratulations, you made it. You're officially in medical school, and we welcome you into the profession. Most of you didn't get to this point alone. You had the love and support of your family and friends. Some are with you today, some are unable to be here today, but be sure to thank them this afternoon for their love and support, because you're sure gonna need it for the next couple of years and thereafter. But today, we're not celebrating your past achievements. We're celebrating your future ones. And your future achievements will not be about you. They will be about your patients, those you have the privilege to serve. This white coat symbolizes your new role as a physician. But even more, it celebrates the beautiful transformation that you're about to experience as you become a physician. Indeed, a transformation is about to occur, and many things will change in your life. You'll begin to speak a new language. You'll use words such as leukocytosis, paresthesias, and perhaps, if you're lucky, phlegmasia cerulean dolens, my favorite. Your brains will stretch. You will hold much more facts than you thought humanly possible. You will learn to survive with less sleep and more coffee. You will learn to eat quickly or not at all. And yes, it's sad but true, your handwriting will deteriorate. And as you enter this sacred profession, a beautiful transformation will occur. It officially begins today with the donning of this white coat. In a few moments, you'll put on your white coat for the first time. It will probably feel a bit uncomfortable. It may feel stiff, awkward, even artificial. It may not fit yet. It likely will feel a little too big for you, even if it's the perfectly right size. New coats aren't always comfortable, are they? But your new white coat is more, much more than a simple article of clothing. The white coat is the universal symbol of the medical profession. White is a symbol of purity, and the white coat symbolizes the purity of purpose in becoming a health professional. It symbolizes life and hope, scientific achievement and goodness. It's a symbol of knowledge, compassion, and honor. It is not a cloak of invisibility, because when you wear this coat, you will be viewed by all others as a physician already, today. So when you wear this coat, remember, you represent more than just yourself. Always represent our profession well, always. There are some other really important things to remember about this white coat. First, this coat is not made of steel. It's not a coat of armor, and you are not Iron Man or Iron Woman. When you wear this coat, you will feel pain. You will feel suffering. As a physician, you will walk painful journeys with your patients and their families, and you will, in fact, you should, allow yourself the privilege of sharing and shouldering the suffering with them. The coat has magical powers, though, because with it, you will have the ability to lessen the suffering and always provide comfort, even when you cannot provide cure. At times, the suffering may be your own suffering. The life of a physician and of a physician's family is not always easy. There are long hours, difficult decisions, and stressful encounters. Yes, this coat is not made of steel, and neither are you. You are human. And nurturing the goodness of humanity includes nurturing and tending to yourself, your families, just as you do for your patients. Secondly, this coat is not made of silk. This coat and what it represents is not at all fragile. It is not delicate. It will get dirty, stained, bloodied, and frayed. The buttons may fall off and the hem unravel a bit, just like you will, but that's okay because it's tough. It's a cotton polyester blend. So warm wash, tumble dry, pull it out and put it back on. It can take a lot, and it sure will. It's authentic, durable, strong, and tough, just like you are. But please recognize when it needs to come off for a while and get washed, tumbled dry, even ironed, maybe refreshed a bit, because others are wearing a white coat too, and others can help carry the load for you when that's time. Finally, this coat does not have a cape. You are not a superhero, but you are far from ordinary. With this sacred piece of clothing on your back, you will do extraordinary things. You will protect the public, you will fight for the innocent and less fortunate, and at times you will save the day. You will cure, treat, listen, and above all, you will comfort. This is the power of the white coat, and it's a privilege that one should always cherish. At UAB, when I was a student and a resident, and now as faculty, I'm fortunate to be surrounded by attendings, some of whom were legends at UAB. Some are on this stage. And although brilliant experts in their fields, I actually don't remember the medical facts and the things they taught me related to my medical knowledge. But what I do remember is how they listened carefully to their patients, had the very highest standards for their care, and treated everyone with respect and dignity, regardless of their patients' actions, values, or decisions. I remember how they treated their colleagues as well as all other health professionals, with respect and dignity, and how they were always humble, gracious, and kind. These legends, once upon a time, were medical students just like you. The values of the white coat you will wear today transcend across generations, ready for you to embrace and ensure that future generations will also have these same values. The purity, compassion, altruism, and humanism come with the wearer of the coat and not the coat itself. So yes, a beautiful transformation is starting today. At times, it can have the potential to be ugly, so do not allow that. Stay pure in your intentions to help patients, cure illness, and make the lives of those around you better. Study hard, be curious, and always do your very best for your patients. For in this white coat, you have the awesome power to make the world a better place, touching one patient at a time. So make that transformation beautiful and keep it beautiful. Look right, look left. You're surrounded by intelligent, bright, caring, altruistic individuals. You're the best and the brightest. You're our future colleagues. We are very fortunate to be in your midst today. So our profession is in great hands, and we welcome you with open arms, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Willett, for those tremendous words of encouragement and a great way to define the white coat. That was apropos. So thank you again. It was outstanding. Tim, thank you and the Alumni Association. Forgot to do that. Thank you for making the trip. I know you're a busy neurologist and leader in Mobile, but thank you for representing our Alumni Association and all that you do for making this day happen. This year marks the third year of two special awards for the School of Medicine. The first is the Sarah Cruz Finley Leadership Scholarship. Dr. Sarah Finley graduated from our school in 1955 along with her husband, Dr. Wayne Finley. They served on our faculty for nearly 40 years and helped really define genetics across the globe, but particularly here at UAB. The Finleys distinguished themselves as pioneers in medical genetics, and Dr. Sarah Finley served on our admissions committee for almost 20 years. She's remembered as a strong leader, a brilliant physician scientist, a kind and generous mentor to generations of students and faculty and staff. To honor that legacy, the Finley family has established a scholarship recognizing a rising third-year student who embodies the leadership qualities for which Dr. Sarah Finley was so well remembered. The award was made through a competitive process, and the committee that included representatives of the Finley family and some of Dr. Sarah's most beloved former students and colleagues. The family asked that the award be presented during this ceremony, which we've honored, in hopes of inspiring our new students as well as the recipient. In addition to a full tuition scholarship for the third and fourth years, the award includes a new white coat with a special insignia identifying the recipient as the Sarah Cruz Finley Leadership Scholar. This year's recipient is Lindsay Sheets. Lindsay is a Mobile native who attended Birmingham Southern College, where she received her undergraduate degree in religious studies. She matriculated to UAB School of Medicine in the fall of 2015. Since then, she's been heavily involved in the Equal Access Birmingham, a free student-run clinic for the underserved population of Birmingham City. As a first-year student, she was chosen as co-coordinator for the Global Health Interest Group. While she has not yet decided her specialty of interest, she would like to pursue most likely something in primary care. Lindsay, please come forward to receive your new white coat. Dr. Wayne Finley, Randy, and Sandy, please come forward as well. It's a tremendous honor for us to do this. The Finley family has done a great thing by recognizing a dear and great physician, a dear wife, and an outstanding mother. And Lindsay, there's a lot of pressure, but I'm sure you'll do well. The second award is the Brewer-Heslin Award for Professionalism in Medicine. This is established by the late Governor Albert Brewer to recognize a School of Medicine faculty member who exemplifies the highest ideals of our profession. Governor Brewer's gift was made in a grateful appreciation of the care he received from one of our outstanding and leading faculty members. It was the professionalism that he observed in Dr. Marty Heslin, who currently occupies the Jane P. Hayes Endowed Professor of Gastrointestinal Oncology. Marty also is the Associate Director of Clinical Programs at our Cancer Center, and he's the Executive Vice Chair of the Department of Surgery and also serves as Chief of Staff of the UAB Health System. We share Governor Brewer's hope that this award will inspire all of us, faculty and students and leaders. It was through Marty's care for him that I personally had a chance to meet Governor Brewer, and he shared from that experience before he passed that he wanted to recognize Marty's contributions and have that honored through other faculty members who demonstrated these ideals. The award today is presented to Dr. Vanita Kumar. Dr. Kumar is Associate Professor of Medicine in the UAB Division of Nephrology. She's Program Director of the Transplant Nephrology Fellowship Program, Clinical Director of the School of Medicine's Renal Module, and Medical Director of the UAB Incompatible Kidney Transplant Program. She's also the lead physician and lead facilitator for Schwartz Center Rounds for Compassionate Care at UAB. Dr. Kumar joined the faculty at UAB in 2007, where her clinical service has earned her several awards, including the Department of Medicine's Cobbs-Rutsky Clinical Excellence Award for 5 years running, and the Core Values Program of Excellence in Actions Award, which is a hospital-wide employee nomination award presented to only 5 physicians at UAB. So you can see Dr. Kumar is well-deserved, and we are proud that she walks in the same legacy that Dr. Brewer wanted to honor, and Dr. Heslin is here to help present that award to Dr. Kumar. Would you come forward? Thank you.
We're just going to shake hands and take a picture.
Why don't you get in between? Dr. Kezar?
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Laura Keyser, the Associate Dean for Students. Thank you, Dr. Vickers, for this opportunity to present the class entering in 2017 for their white coat cloaking. The students will be led on stage by their learning community mentors. They will sign their name on the honor code, and I will announce each student's name. The students will proceed to the center of the stage, where a distinguished faculty member will assist them in donning their white coat. Assisting us today are Dr. Roger Smolligan, representing our Huntsville campus, Dr. Rick Streifer, representing the Tuscaloosa campus, Dr. Wick Manny, representing the Montgomery campus, and Dr. Gustavo Hudebert, Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education. If you could come up to the stage, please. After they have been cloaked, the students will proceed to Dr. Willett at that table. She will present them a Humanism in Medicine lapel pin from the Arnold Gold Foundation. Then the students will be greeted by Dean Vickers and welcomed into the School of Medicine. We know this is a celebratory moment, and we want to recognize each of the students. You can keep your celebrations short, and we'll be able to hear everyone's name as they are announced. So I'll ask the students to stand and approach the stage. The first group of students is with the Barfield Carter Learning Community, and Dr. Sam Dalvey is the lead mentor. Shivani Ananthashekhar. John Alexander Bodie. Anna Nicole Bowling. David Christopher Booker, Jr. William Blake Copeland. Sean Nadim Gulamani. Melissa Simone Jennings. Lacey Elizabeth Kennedy. Michelle Nguyen. Savani Bellum Reddy. Courtney Marie Rentus. Spalding F. Solar IV. Lamario Joshua Williams. Next is the Finley Learning Community. Justin Bailey. Elizabeth Byers. James Matthew Bird. Carolyn Francis Dishuk. Andrew Seth Griffin. Majd Habash. Anas Uddin Khan. Alexis Hope Kinzer. Jessica Luker. Lily Christine Mahler. John Edward Miller. Claire Elaine Pettit. Thomas Miller Sisson. Mallory Enzor Smith. Jenna Nell Stanford. Madeline Elizabeth Tomaso. Next is the Hamilton Learning Community with Dr. Leah Leish. Abid Ali. Mark Christopher Allen. Addison Mark Semino. Jeffrey Brent Elder. Ramsha Farouk. Farah Amoy Joaquim Fullerton. Meghana Guiney. Skylar Gentry Jones. Akil Kaushik. Sindhu Lacour. Jennifer Franklin Lamar. Nicole Denise Shanae Lassiter. Kevin Narang. William G. Nolan, Jr. Morgan Lee Reed. Nicholas John Rivers. Eric Meyer Roddy. Sydney Ray Shepard. Paul St. Clair. Mary Caitlin Wilhite. Justin Bryant Wimberly. Next is the Harrison Learning Community with Dr. Blake Gibson. Anmol Ahuja. Amr Babby. Sarah Elizabeth Carden. Benjamin J. Chappell. Candace Nicole Clemens. Raktima Datta. Amy Nicole Hudson. Joseph Samuel McElwain. Antonio de Jesus Metza. Christopher Bennett Parker. Roman Travis. Dustin Trotman. Alicia Lachey Williams. Next is the Hill Learning Community with Dr. Danielle Powell. James Thomas Ansel. Catherine Lynn Baldwin. Christine Renata Carico. Britton Elizabeth Cawthon. Alex Michael D'Amico. William Randall Davis. Danielle Morgan Joyner. Alana Christine Jones. Graham Kirchner. Evan Sun Lee. Olga Menuvakova. Michael Carr Matthews. John Goodson McLemore. Vinayak Good Memela. Mohammed Mogania. Ashka Raju Patel. Robert Follett Rosencrans. Margaret Alice Williams. Next is the Hershowitz Learning Community with Dr. Stephanie Berger. Jihan Helen Bay. Catherine Rose Barker. Veronica Lorraine Coleman. Alexander James DeCubelis. Karen Ding. Rebecca Elaine England. Alexandra Raquel Goebbels. Colby Neil James. Ketrick Lonnie Lacoste. Hugh Lee. Dustin Cole Marshall. Peter Larson Miller. Jacqueline Morris. Madison Brooke Peoples. Daniel Saraf. Sylvia Yvonne Sontimer. Levi Jake Dalton Stone. Neha Udaykumar. Next is the Kirkland Learning Community with Dr. Sergio Stagno. Candace Adedokan. Reza John Atras. Hannah Marie Beer. Jamie Elizabeth Bice. Peyton Alexander Davis. Turkan Alina Essensoy. Seth Daniel Fortman. Jillian Garver. John Schuyler Graham. Caleb Hillier. Brandon Honeywell. Justin Kim. Henry Bradford Morris III. Shri Kirathi Rajan. Weston Andrew Smedley. Shannon Elizabeth Snellgrove. Harita Sutaria. Meredith Evelyn Tomley. Christopher Ryan Walls. Next is the Lions Learning Community with Dr. Caroline Harada. Emily Austin. Nicholas Bennett. Chelsea Alana Capleton. Luke Raymond Casals. Nidhi Goal. Sullivan Clyde Hanback. Jeffrey Hernandez. Zasmine Trecia Himes Green. Aaron Mackenzie Katz. Sujin Kim. Nathan Lorende. Tyler Randall Oram. Morgan Alexis Owens. Juliar Cesar Santana Quintana. Zachary Whitten Solly. Blake Andrew Sowers. Sarah Jessica Stone Summerlin. Garrison Cole Veazey. Raymond Paul Waldrop III. Jared Bruce Watson. Next is the McCallum Learning Community with Dr. Tequila Carter. Pujitha Balakrishnan. Daniel James Brake. Ryan Cooper Bynum. Thomas Stewart DePriest. Jordy Garcia Diaz. Christian Marshall Heersink. Amanda Kathleen Ivy. Mani Zara Kamal. Emily Noling. Cammie Rosemary Lee. Ben McCafferty. Olivia Melvin. Meredith Moore Montgomery. Elizabeth Lurie Nichols. Next is the Operl Learning Community with Dr. David Razor. Jessica Lee Adams. Audrey Ang. Morgan Brazel. Matthew Harold Brown. Zachary Robert Burns. Alexander Winston Chang. Grace Elizabeth Kennedy. Ryan Curvin. Madison Bentley Lee. Scott Robinson McClure. Yeep Ween. Alexander Perry Nocera. Michael John Patton. Kyle David Paul. Tyler Taylor Adrene Person. Elizabeth Poulos. William Blake Swikard. Emma Carol Thompson. Next is the Pittman Learning Community with Dr. Todd Peterson. Rachel Ina Caskey. Christine Saucier Collins. Vina Danthaluri. Grace Catherine Ernstberger. Martha Kate Lauren Faulkner. Abigail Marie Gauthier. Taylor Abigail Gostin. Glenn Gilbert Irby. Ellie Reed Kaplan. Sydney Michelle Moore. Brian Mott. Ramal Kanu Patel. Grant Dellinger Smith. Brian Patrick Stahl. Joshua Jordan Frederick Tippett. Hillary Beth Vaughn. Joshua Lloyd Washington. Kevin Yang. That's it. Everyone needs their time in the spotlight, so be patient. Kevin has waited so patiently. Give him a hand. It is certainly my pleasure and honor to introduce you to the future of UAB Medicine, the class entering in 2017. Please join me, and there's no limit on the celebration this time. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Tom Huddle, who is the faculty leader of our first course in medical school, Patient, Doctor, and Society. Dr. Huddle.
Class of 2021, you look great, and how nice to meet you here and not in Volcker Lecture Room E. You're a great class. It's been my great pleasure to begin to get to know you during these past couple of weeks. It's my hope that you will continue to remind yourself of the important messages that we heard during the Patient, Doctor, and Society module, and that you will graduate from this school as compassionate caregivers, outstanding people, and consummate professionals. On the stage and in the audience are several of the PDS preceptors and faculty who were a critical part of the module. As your faculty, we thank you for the opportunity to walk with you in these important first steps. I'd like to assure the audience that these students are dedicated to being more than just brilliant doctors. They're also determined to be compassionate, caring people. As they are the future of medical care, we're all in excellent hands. The mission statement the students are about to recite was written and selected by members of the class during Patient, Doctor, and Society. Class, please stand and recite this mission statement with me. As the class of 2021, we pledge ourselves to our peers, our patients, and our community. We will pursue the practice of medicine with integrity and humility. With each day, we will foster an environment of curiosity and lifelong learning, caring for and empowering one another to be well-rounded physicians. With this as our foundation, we will honor our patients as whole people who are more than the sum of their parts. We vow to place the needs of our patients above those of ourselves. Our practice will be compassionate, empathetic, and ethical, rooted in beneficence and autonomy. We pledge to work as advocates on behalf of our community at large, always remembering that we have a duty to pursue social justice. In doing so, we will dedicate ourselves to the mitigation of health disparities and provide inclusive, equal health care to all. Thank you, and please be seated. Dr. Vickers.
Thank you, Tom. Thank all of you for being here. So as you saw each group come up, they came up through these learning communities. Dr. Kezar and Dr. Hosley reminded me that this is the 10th year of the learning communities, and they've matured over a time period, but they are distinctly if you would, they're the home rooms or the colleges with where the students will really gain access to maturation and relationships through their 4 years here. Yesterday, one of the students at UAB graduation highlighted a couple of principles that I thought it might be worth sharing, that these learning communities really will enhance your capacity to do and excel in. In addition to that, I've had the privilege of working on and writing a couple of papers in the last 2 years on grit and resilience, which each of you have demonstrated to get this far. But this student highlighted some character traits that I thought might be well served as you have finished your Patient, Doctor, and Society module, and you start the real work on Monday with the first part of biochemistry and fundamentals. But this person shared, which I think these principles are true, as you ascend and as you continually grow, take someone with you. Actually, it makes the load lighter. And working in teams will always be something that will gain you ability, give you success and access to a number of areas if you can work in teams. Secondly, although you're in Alabama, and arguably we believe one of the best medical schools in the country, I'll say that again for parents who are paying money, one of the best medical schools in the country. Although you're in Alabama, think globally. Think globally. But begin that thought process by first having your effect locally, by changing the world of one person at a time. Thirdly, you've all come through challenges. Don't let them define you. Learn from them. learn, and move on. And fourthly, there will be some difficulties that I can't predict, and the learning communities are there to support you through them. They often will appear in the form of challenging exams, challenging personal situations, and sometimes in the process appear like storm clouds and rain. This person made it clear, learn how to dance in the rain, right? Learn how to dance in the rain. You'll have those challenges. Your learning communities will help you do that. It won't always be easy, and it won't be the end of the world. So those ideas, as you ascend, take somebody along with you. Don't let each challenge define you. Learn from it. Although you're in Alabama, think globally. Learn how to dance in the rain. So congratulations on this white coat ceremony. Our faculty and our staff thank you as parents for the support you've given. We ask you to engage and give more as we go forward. To you, class of 2017, entering class of 2017, congratulations and all the best. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you.